we have a brand new game.
I was trying to contain myself. Oh my.
Let's go option one, not safe. These are insane.
And Brandon keep killing it.
What up, Creative Fam?
What's good, Creative Fam?
It ain't tax season no mo.
My wallet still feels like it was tax season.
Let's turn it up.
Lights, camera, action. Yeah, we back again. Talking all the latest gear. Bring your lens, bring your friends. Sony gang. Canon fan people too. Black Magic Mafia.
Tell me what you shooting, fool.
We got red users flexing. Lumix gang in the chat. Nikon in the cut. Yeah, we steady making
stacks on stacks.
We breaking it down. No filter. Tell the real from hype. If the camera ain't fire,
we ain't giving it no likes.
NAB.
New drive.
Cine cam.
Who's high?
Price Magic? Man,
I couldn't even say it.
Who got the best shot?
Creative Fan of movers.
Look, this is Uncensored Real Talk. No cap. Live every week. Get a fam. Got our back.
See if they connect.
Man, you know where it's at.
So grab your popcorn, hit subscribe, and let's chat. Let's go.
What is good, Creative Fam? Welcome back to another Friday episode of Uncensored Live, bro. We live.
We live.
How you feeling?
Thomas has heard the reverb.
Oh, yeah.
The reverb is real in the building.
The reverby bourbon. The reverby bourbon. Hey, look, we had so much fun hanging out with you guys last week that, and for the most part, y'all behaved. So we will run the chat.
Welcome back, chat.
We will run back the chat this week on Uncensored. Personally, y'all, I was dancing a little too hard to start the show. And then I was like, oh, I got to rap now? How does Chris Brown do this? How does this man do it? I don't know how he does it, bro.
Dude, I don't know how he does it either.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but super excited to be hanging out with you guys. So lovely to see all the amazing chats coming in. Before we jump into today's show, because I know you guys saw the title, you saw the thumbnail, and yes, there's no way to talk about our industry without talking about tariffs. However, y'all gotta stop with the hairline stuff. I shaved fresh for today. There's no hairline. I am fresh to death today. But before we hop into that,
Brandon's representing the old men.
I'm not.
Jerald is representing the youths.
Whoa, time out. First off, you're like older than me.
I am.
Substantially.
I am.
You're substantially older than me. You are the old man.
I'm bringing the age down in the chat.
Oh my gosh, you're a whole idiot.
Where's our women's at? Where they at?
Stop.
Y'all on here?
Not anymore.
Yet.
Calling them out like that.
Let's go, women.
Oh my gosh. All right. So one thing that me and Jerald, we're going to say it now for our early gangs. That way you guys can get involved and be a part. I've talked to you about this, but I'm going to officially make it known for the chat.
The women's are in here.
Oh my gosh.
My wife, Josie.
Okay. I was about to say it's one woman, and she's here by obligation alone.
Obligation? No, she's here to see if I act the fool.
Yeah. So if Jerald sounds a little more censored today, it's because we have confirmation that wifey is in the chat. So
she's always watching.
oh man, I don't know how she handles you then.
Preston took that to his soul, bro.
Hey, the bald man hate is unwarranted. For real, thank you, Preston. Stand up for us in the chat, man. Because if I do too much of it, then I get called all kinds of names. So I need you to hold it down for us in the chat, please.
Oh, gosh. I don't know if we're ready for that comment. We're not ready for that comment because it's going to throw you off. But Lock and Shake Films, ooh, that sounds terrible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty rough. All right, so here's the deal. Me and Jerald had an idea over the week. As you guys know, we love doing this show with you guys. And what's crazy is we were doing a little bit of research and we found out that over 61,000 people had watched this show.
Unique.
In some capacity. Yeah. Unique viewers had watched the show in some capacity, which made us think, is it possible to get to 10,000 subscribers? So here's what we're asking for. If you guys have not already hit that subscribe button, but you've seen a show before, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us. We are trying to race to 10,000 subscribers because when we do, I gave you the idea, but I didn't confirm with you, so it's just going to happen.
What?
When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we want to do a 24-hour stream.
I thought you were going to say something wild.
Oh, no. Nothing too crazy.
Twerking in the club, IRL. Bro, let us tell you something. I feel like I can't talk this morning. I'm like so tired. Let us tell you something about the YouTube algorithm. Oh, look at that.
Hey,
Thank you,
Cam Mackey. That's only 25% of what I tipped last night, so I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that whole thing back, by the way.
So let me tell you something about the YouTube algorithm. The YouTube algorithm is so good at serving you what you like that you don't have to subscribe. It will just continue to feed our content to you. And you'll be thinking to yourself, do I really need to subscribe? And the answer is yes. Subscribe, just like Ty did right now. You see that? Us chasing after the moon? You see that?
We're trying.
We're trying. So hit that subscribe button.
Yes, we really
appreciate
it. All right, so we're super excited about today's stream. Thomas says, did he say a red KX giveaway for 10K? All right, so listen,
Brandon doesn't use his.
Shut up. Listen, here's the honest truth. Here's what I think I really can do, Thomas. This is me being very genuine, transparent, because right now it's early gang. We know how it works. Early gang shows up at the beginning of the stream. So here's the real secret, y'all. If we can get to 10K subscribers, and then we say we're gonna do a 24-hour stream, and our whole creative fam, our uncensored crew, early gang, Sony gang, Nikon gang, Lumix gang, Blackmagic Mafia, everybody who's represented, Red Shooters, everybody shows up. We have this amazing 24-hour stream. I could almost guarantee you that when we get ready to do that stream, I can get the brands to do the giveaways. So we just got to get to 10K subscribers first, and then we'll do the 24-hour stream. Y'all know I've been doing this YouTube thing for a long time. I know I can reach out to a few brands who would love to support a big endeavor just like that. And we would love to be able to try to see if we could do 24 hours with you. And Cam, you coming. So I'm giving you a heads up, Cam. You got however long it takes us to get to 10K subs. You better be ready, Cam, because you're going to be in the stream. You're going to have to rock with us for the full 24 hours. And Porter, I know you're not watching live right now because you're probably editing, as you should be. But Porter, you're invited as well. We're going to invite as many people as we can for a crazy 24-hour stream. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button because we want to have an amazing time. Yeah, Cam Mackey's going to give away one of his lights.
Give away 50 of his lights.
Yeah,
I don't know.
On the stream.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they can't sell them right now because of tariffs. Might as well give them away.
Can you charge a tariff if you give it away for free?
If you got to import it.
Oh, cheat code.
Wait, what?
Cheat code. You know how certain restaurants can't sell alcohol?
Yeah.
So you buy a ticket that then you redeem for a beer or wine or whatever?
Yeah.
Cheat codes to tariffs.
Wait, what?
You don't cheat codes to tariffs. You don't buy the product. You buy a $200 B&H gift card.
You wild.
And then you get the product.
Would that work?
I don't know.
That might work.
Dude, I might have
figured
it out. How can you do 145% of something that costs $0?
I don't know. I feel like somebody else smarter than us has probably already thought of that. What are you talking about? We're not charging anything for this.
This is free.
This is free. What are you talking about?
Think about it, brands. And then I want 5% if it works.
Logan says that's a donation. What is a donation? What does that mean?
He's saying what I'm talking about is a donation.
Oh, what you're talking about is a donation. Oh, okay.
The IRS better get out of this chat. We ain't filed yet.
What are you talking about? We, bro, I filed and I paid.
I filed an extension.
And I'm hurting. I am hurting. Which is why we're going to do our next segment called What's in the Box.
Write it off.
You ready? Let's talk about what's in the box that I just had to write off.
In a world where packages tremble in fear, where fragile means nothing, oh no, and doorsteps are a battlefield, some heroes dare to deliver the right way. This is What's in the Box.
Hey.
What's in the box?
Hey.
Dude,
Hey.
I feel like ever since that lady came to our office, our energy level is a little low.
Stop your phone from ringing.
It's ringing? I can't hear. Hey, silence your cell phones, please.
All right,
Where's
chat.
the button?
Listen, we are in pre-tariff season, which means you have one or two options. You either wait out the tariffs and don't buy anything, or you jump in and you buy right now before prices potentially go sky high. So what we want to do today is show you some of the products that we have actually bought
And can recommend.
And they're of different values.
Yes.
So we each picked a product, and it's something we're going to try to do each week. Share with you guys some affordable but impactful pieces of gear. Some of it's affordable, some of it's more impactful, but we're going to definitely be running it by you guys. So, Jerald, what is in your box for the day?
Yeah, so this is one of the coolest things that I have used in this past week. This is the Mofage Magic Arm. And this thing, can you cut to my close-up camera? This thing is a monster. When I tell you it is it is so strong. It's so robust. It is probably one of the best cine arms that I've used. And so this week, I was shooting a ballet, and the tripod was at 7 feet, and literally I was just straining my neck, just trying to look up at it. So Brandon let me use this Mofage Cine Magic Arm adapter to literally put it onto the tripod and bring the monitor down to eye level, and it was incredible. The monitor was the port keys, so it's not a crazy heavy deal, but especially with the new small rig NP batteries, it's a heavy setup, and this thing did not move. It was so good. So anyways, love this thing. It's awesome.
Yeah, I love it too. I think you've used it more than I have, honestly, though, because most of my rigs are pretty small and compact.
Yeah.
But Chad, I got to tell y'all something that I bought recently. I had told myself I was done buying RF lenses, but then I was in a situation where I had to pick up an RF lens.
Yes.
And I picked up this guy. This is, what is that chime? I don't know.
I think it's likes.
Is it likes? When likes happen? That's got to be new. I got to figure out what it is.
Yes.
But I picked up this Laowa 10 millimeter 2.8. Chat, when I tell y'all, if you shoot wide angles, this thing is money. But the real reason why I picked it up is if you ever find yourself having to shoot like real estate or something really, like you want to use like a 16 mil lens, but you're shooting vertically, like the way that wide angle lenses work is they sort of like bend reality almost this way, right? And so the problem though is when you then shoot vertically on your camera, it's sort of bending the top and bottom, but the or I guess now it will be the top and the bottom, but then the sides really don't hit the same. And so I picked up this 10 mil And when I tell y'all that there's very little distortion in this, it says 0D. You get about...
They ain't telling the whole truth.
Do you know where I was going?
I heard you for a second. It took me a little bit to catch up.
I'm not saying it's 0D, but there's a little D in there. You know what I mean? Like, there's a little distortion. There's a little distortion. So I picked up this lens, and it's a 2.8. It is manual focus. However, we got to figure out what the heck that is chiming.
I think it's lights.
Don't pause me, Brandon. Ty with the Z on it. Y'all need to chill out. Preston goes, and it begins. I'm going to stay respectful today, Preston. That's my goal. I will be transparent. I did go back and watch last week's episode. I spazzed out a little bit. I don't know how we got to Manscaped at some point, but we got there.
Dude, that was last week.
That was last week. And but to be fair, I told my wife everything I said, and she thought it was hilarious. So, hey, it is what it is.
Isn't that going to get the women here?
That's what I No, I say, you know what keeps women?
Oh my God.
Okay, sorry. I was wilding. Leave me alone. Back to my plug. Check out the Lawa. We have links. We were told at NAB that we hate money.
We hate money.
We hate money because we don't put links in the description. So
72 episodes in.
Hey, if you guys like the show and you want to check out these products or any other products, just go in the links in the description and click on something. I don't know, go buy groceries, whatever.
We ain't po no mo.
That's right. We like
money.
We like women.
We like women.
Isn't that what he said? We not poor no more. We like women.
Dude, that's wild.
Women. If you know, you know. Oh, sorry. We may not have any women that watch the show no more.
Oh my gosh, Will.
I feel like that's what you sounded like at the beginning of the stream, where you're like, where the women at? It's just like...
We got one.
Yeah, so, you know, it is what it is.
Oh my
My
gosh,
sense of humor
bro.
is cancelable. I apologize.
I like women.
I have been delivered.
Guys.
Are you ready to actually talk about Tariffs now?
I feel like there's a certain part of our audience that may not know this. That may not know this really famous meme, and I just don't know if I should direct them towards it, because you might think it's funny.
Let
you
them
also
find it.
might not think it's funny.
Here's what we'll do. We'll share it. Actually, go follow us on Instagram. Go follow on Instagram. We have a uncensored community on Instagram as well. So if you want to, go follow us over on Instagram. And yeah,
if you're feeling lost,
if you're not sure, if you're not picking up what we're putting down, go check it out, because we have been delivered. All right, you know what we haven't been delivered from?
What's that?
Tariffs. Yeah, so this is the haunted T word that's been sort of
Can you scroll up?
Yeah, in the chat.
Yeah, because I think that there is a lot of confusion, and to Imagine Studios. So Imagine Studios put this up. He said, just so you know, the administration has issued an exemption/exclusion on smartphones, computers, and electronics. I know it got cut off by the deal. So Imagine Studios, to my knowledge, up to date, like right now, things have been going so stinking back and forth day by day, then I can say that, yes, I have seen them 100% issue that, but I've also seen it being taken back, and we can also see price hikes on electronics that we've already noticed.
Yeah.
And so I think the problem is there's so much information out there, and it's going wildly out of date so quickly. And so to to everything that we've been seeing and what we've been seeing from certain companies about whether they're pulling products or that they're talking about price hikes, which we're going to talk about in just a few minutes. The tariffs are very much in effect, but maybe that changes.
Yeah, and
maybe that changes tomorrow.
And
Who knows?
I think for us personally, like the way we look at news, and this is one of the reasons why me and Jerald I think are such good friends, is because like we don't see like the news and go like, oh, you know, woe is me, or oh my gosh, this is gonna be so terrible, yada yada yada. And that's really not what this stream is about, because we do want to inform you guys what is definitely on the rise. Like price increases can affect a lot of filmmakers and videographers, content creators. Things getting delayed, things not coming out the way we thought they were, especially, I mean, I've even heard talkings of, even though certain products, I won't say exactly what, but even though certain products have already been announced, they still might not come out, even though you've already put money down for them, right?
Yeah.
And so we're first going to be just here to educate on what we know. But then also one of the big things for us is like, what do we do? Because I do personally believe that like while tariffs are so wild right now and they are kind of like, oh, one day it's this number, next day it's another number, somebody retaliates, taking away this, adding that, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I learned back in 2020 that you have to almost like what I called COVID proofing my business. And I hadn't done it, obviously, because I didn't know what COVID was at the time. But this time, I feel like, at least with the tariffs, like the writing is sort of on the wall. And so we also want to jump into ways that you can almost tariff proof your business or your creative endeavors. So that way you can, you know, continue to find that success any way possible. So
Yeah.
that's sort of going to be our take on this whole topic. And if you guys want to sound off on some additional opinions, you more than welcome can in the chat. But we're going to be educating and then trying to find solutions, because I think it's very easy to focus on the problems. But realistically, if we're going to, you know, we make it through everything, you know, I think anything is possible. So if we're going to make it through, we got to start focusing on some solutions too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And we're also not experts. We're just two dudes sitting on couches. So if you guys know stuff, make sure that you put it in the chat.
Yeah.
But I know specifically for us, we try to be pretty, when we research things, when we look at the news, we look at several different news organizations because some are doom and gloom and then some are on opium. So we try to look at both to try to get a fuller picture. So
yeah. All right. So let's start with the first story.
Yeah. So there's been a 90-day pause on the tariffs while they try to figure things out, which is awesome in the sense that when we thought things were going to be stinking crazy coming up this past Friday, April 9th or 10th or whatever, we got pushed out another 90 days. So that's good. But obviously the tariffs did not get pushed out with China. And so a couple of things when we talk about tariffs that I think that would just be good to know. Mm-hmm. There is probably, who knows, how much supply of China stuff that is already in the country.
Right.
The import has already been paid.
Yep. And
I feel like that's the reason why we're seeing things slowly sort of hit when it comes to tariffs and price hikes. But best believe when that supply runs out and stuff at the literal border comes here, it's going to be completely different. And just like we talked about with Lock and Shake Films at the beginning, when he said he bought the DJI Air 3, mm-hmm. It got to the port of entry and then it returned.
Yeah.
So I don't know why. Lock and Shake Film, if you're there, I want to know if you got anything from DJI, if they told you. My guess is that the person who sold you the drone was like, bro, if you're not even that they gave you a choice, but like they're probably not willing to pay the import if your price didn't change because they would lose money on it. That makes sense?
Yeah, no, that makes
sense. So like,
well, that's one of the problems I have right now because I know, like, I bought a camera that hasn't come out yet, and I paid a price before tariffs. I got a strong feeling that if that camera shows up on the shorelines and it's going to cost the company I bought it from more money, they just going to, nah, we're all right.
Yeah, I could
You can
imagine
wait.
they contact you and say, hey, Brandon, your new camera costs X. Do you want to pay that? And if you're like, no.
I don't even think they're asking.
I feel like it'd be silly not to ask, though.
No.
Oh, but here's the crazy part.
How
They're
many
not just
orders
bringing in one.
Right, you're talking
They're
about
bringing a
whole,
pallet.
Yeah, you're talking about a whole shipping container.
So everybody would have to be willing to.
Yeah, no. I'm going to go in that shipping container and find your camera.
Yeah.
Wow,
dude,
send the whole
that's
thing
wild.
back. We all right.
Dude, that would. Hey, we got another one.
Why I can't do it now? You made it seem so weird.
Hey, we got another Lumix fan. Not another lady. Hi, Nika. We're so glad that you joined us. Is that Shy?
No,
You sure?
I don't know.
Shy, is that you?
That's not Shy.
You sure?
Nika definitely said, "Don't call her no Lumix fan."
Well, we were gonna point out that you were a woman, so then I diverted to Lumix fan to not make it weird, and I just made it weird.
Yeah. Oh,
it is
Shy.
Shy. We got 3 ladies on the stream.
Yo.
It's almost a party. See, what did I tell you? Uncensored family, we got women's.
It's not just dudes no more.
Women. Dude, wow. That joke is going to continue through the entirety of the episode.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
wow. And then Cam Mackey being wild.
Oh my gosh. Our audience
So
isn't
anyways,
just dudes no more.
I know. We ain't dudes no more. Let's go, Nika.
We appreciate
We
it.
appreciate you.
All right. Dang it.
So,
Yeah, go for it.
yeah, we just ruined that clip.
JB, just cut and then
We need you to cut somewhere in the middle, take
we
out
need you
the
to do
women's
whoop
part.
and the whoop whoop and then hit the doop doop doop, you know, on the side, and then hit the boom boom. And hit X4.
What?
What?
We got
Who are all these women?
we got
They're all women.
Bro. Dude, that's wild. Coming out the closet. That's wild, bro. Y'all just coming out of nowhere. Thank you, ladies, for letting us know you rock with Uncensored delivered.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, I feel like we're on a very cancelable path.
Very.
The jokes that are just coming to my mind, it's like, shut up. Shut up. You gonna go too far.
Yep. Oh.
We might have
No,
to-
we can't make jokes like that.
This is the perfect time to let you guys know we are having an after party after the stream for our members.
Yes.
And so if you're not a member, sign up to be a member.
Right.
The link is in the description.
Yep.
Real cheap.
Yep.
We'll say all the things that we did not say on this stream.
Oh yeah, we said that last week. So yeah, last week we announced it. This right after the stream, we'll do an after party stream just for members. We'll have details and stuff. I did not set that up, by the way. So we will let you know about that. I guess since we're here, should we also go ahead and talk about the other streams that we have coming up?
Oh,
very soon?
yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. I
Let's
don't
do
know
it.
how it's gonna work with whoop, 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 whoop.
We doing it. Hey, you guys see this live ticker?
Yeah. We in here.
We in here. We
in
doing
here.
stuff.
We be doing stuff.
Dude, Brandon,
Yeah.
is Uncensored the only time that he can catch us live streaming?
Of course not. So what we're going to do is we've been actually doing a lot of extra streams, but we know that YouTube doesn't always make you guys aware, especially when you have a routine of just showing up on Fridays. Bro, give it here.
Bro,
You rip it this way.
The literal way that
Rip
I've been
it.
struggling with this
This way.
Hey,
this look.
links are not in the description, but if you have not seen this, this is a
my
push
gosh.
dagger, and this is the second most dangerous thing I own.
So if you, I'm going back to the deal. So here's the deal. If you enjoy our streams, we're doing a couple extra ones. So first off, tomorrow we are going to be doing a on-set live stream. So we're going to be on set, but this time we're actually on somebody else's set. So if you guys want to see what a production looks like, we're going to be working with a local production company. We're going to go live at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's a lot of fun, especially if you love filmmaking, video production. We're going to be showing you guys the lighting breakdown. This set actually has an LED wall. It's a pretty dope set. They asked me to work it. I decided not to work it just so I could do the on-set live. So I'm super excited to bring you guys on set tomorrow. And then last Monday, we tried something new, and it was so much fun. We're going to run it back.
Can you pull up that thumbnail?
What thumbnail?
It was so good.
Oh, dang it. I don't know if I got it. You tell them about what we're doing.
You want me to text it to you?
No, just tell them what we're doing, and I'll find the thumbnail.
Hey, guys. Are you guys gamers? We love cameras. Cameras are awesome. Camera industry stuff is awesome. But you know what is also awesome? You're about to see it. This is awesome. AI Brandon and AI Jerald. I don't know why I look like I'm on meth.
That's what Melissa said. Oh,
You got your boy out here like.
So Monday nights.
If you're a gamer, Monday. Oh, it's coming up right now.
Yeah.
Monday night, game night, Call of Duty,
Yes.
9:00 Central Standard Time.
Yeah, and that's 9 at night. So it's a Monday night game night. Come hang out with methed out Jerald. We have a great time. Last week we did it. And one thing that we did is we actually got a chance to play with some of the people in the chat. So what we did was in real time, we hooked up. We got to make sure that they got their gamer tag or whatever. And we all joined the lobby and we played live.
Yes.
But we also played together, obviously, on Call of Duty. So if you guys are gamers and you like playing Call of Duty, you have Call of Duty, we play Modern Warfare 6.
Yes.
Make sure you're
Call of Duty 6.
Yeah, Call of Duty 6, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Make sure you download it. Make sure it's updated. Jerald.
Yes. We're going to be updated and ready to play.
Yes, at 9:00. And if you guys want to play and join alongside us, make sure you have your game system ready to go.
Yeah.
You put the kids to bed a little early, whatever you got to do.
Yeah,
it's
and
going to be sick.
if you're not a gamer and you just want to chill and watch Brandon go, I don't know, something like 32 eliminations and 10 kills.
32 elimination, bro. I don't think you're like, oh, I'm getting 32 eliminations, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get only 10 kills. All right.
Got that.
Who won more? Who won more? Yeah, the silence is deafening. All right, but yeah, so that's gonna be happening on Monday, and then if you guys want to know roughly how I actually put this whole show together, I also want to invite you guys to go join me on Thursdays at 11 Central Standard Time.
This Thursday is gonna be super special.
Yes,
Because Brandon's gonna do an office tour showing all of the gear that it takes to do Uncensored. So some of y'all have been wondering, y'all shooting on Reds, y'all shooting on Canons, y'all shooting on Lumixes.
I'm gonna tell you on Thursday, but it's going to be on Ecamm's channel. So I do a live stream on their channel every single Thursday. I've been breaking down what it takes to create Uncensored. So if you guys want a little sneak behind the curtain, then you should definitely come join me on Thursdays on Ecamm's channel.
Sire Film, I already told you, it's 10 kills, 32 deaths.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. All right. Ooh. She says, Reds and Canon for sure. You might be surprised.
You might have been right. You might be wrong. Who knows?
Somebody will on Thursday.
Somebody will be.
All right. So let's go ahead and jump into another story that I saw. And unfortunately, it still has to do a little bit with tariffs. But
yes.
I really want to get you guys' thoughts on this. So we saw on Sony Rumors that B&H has actually started slowly pulling Sony Lenses off of their channel or off of their page.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not the most popular ones, but ones that were like pre-order or available. Now they just say currently unavailable.
Yeah.
And this is one of those situations where I feel like, you know, even if you don't live in America, you're still going to be affected in some way. Because like if gear starts to become harder to get your hands on, like we saw this during COVID, the price of gear is going to skyrocket everywhere, especially used gear. And so I personally have been looking at, like, I got a couple pieces of gear around here, and Cam Mackey said this on his stream yesterday.
Yeah.
But that's like, maybe if you got some gear to move, but you don't need to buy, it might be a good time to like start getting that stuff ready.
Yeah.
So, because the used market is gonna pop off
Oh, yeah.
quick, because whatever's already here, no tariff, right? So,
Yeah.
like, you can sell your gear used for a much better price, and maybe at the beginning you can get some pretty good deals.
Yeah.
But I do wonder, because I mean, Cam was very, cryptic last night, and then me seeing this Sony deal, I wonder if lenses specifically are going to be more affected than other elements. Because, like, yeah, we said technology is getting, like, some
Exemptions.
but I don't think lenses fall under that.
Yeah. Dude. Oh, dude, this genuinely like hurts my heart. Because not just Sony lenses, Canon is reported at the end of this month that they are going to be doing price increases of 10%. And gosh, like right now, the R5 Mark II is, I think, at like $399 with a free battery grip on B&H.
Mm-hmm.
And B&H is closed to the 21st, which is crazy. Not crazy. B&H? But it's like at the end of this month, everything's supposed to go up at least 10%. And so not only are you not going to get that free battery grip, going up 10%, that's a hefty.
I gotta figure out what that chime is.
I think it's the when members
comment.
Yes, or maybe not. Anyways,
Hey, I need a member to comment right now so we can see if that's what's causing it.
come on, Logan, just type a K.
Keep going though.
So, anyways, yeah, it does kind of hurt my heart. So I think that I do think that this just isn't good for the consumer. This isn't good for us. It may have long-term good effects, years, decades into the futures, but I don't know if the short-term losses are worth it, personally.
Yeah. So if we know this kind of stuff is coming, and it looks like Tie Shirt Terry is in here. What up, Terry?
Dude, Terry, get after Cam.
He was coming for your neck earlier.
He is coming for your neck.
Yeah. Yeah, he I won't say what he said
Text him.
because it was disrespectful.
Because we ain't trying to get canceled.
But chat, you can tell him what he said. So if we know this is coming, Jerald, what are some of the things that you're currently doing right now to just get ahead of this? What are some of the like, what are you doing? What do you think is like some of your approaches right now?
So right now, the first thing that I'm doing is I am putting any gear purchases I need to make in two buckets. One, immediately get it before tariffs hit. And then anything that isn't a necessary buy is genuinely getting put off for 3 to 4 years. So I'm like trying to, now this sounds like a basic thing, but you really have to prioritize what needs to be purchased now versus what can get purchased later. And so for me, how I'm prioritizing is what's going to make me more money. Like, is determining its necessity. If I was thinking about buying something like a 200 to 400 millimeter lens just because I thought, oh, it'd be cool to shoot my kids with, I don't care about that because that's not going to necessarily make me money.
Yeah.
But hypothetically, an R5 Mark II could make me and pay for itself. And so I just got to kind of figure out in my own business strategy, if it's worth even getting that or waiting. So that's one of the tips. What about you?
Yeah, I think for me, it's also kind of like a situation of like, maybe it's time to like scale down a little bit.
Yeah.
And so like anything that I don't like immediately need, I'm probably going to be looking to like move it, sell it, get rid of it. Like, I'll be honest with you guys. Sometimes I'll buy stuff and then think, oh yeah, this is great. And then I buy another one and then I lose something. So then I buy another one. I'm like, why do I have 4 of these things sitting around? So one thing I'm going to be doing is just sort of like scaling back what I'm currently doing. Also, when it comes to like my business right now, because I mean, a lot of people are saying that like, you know, the economy is going to get hurt. People are going to be slowing down, blah, blah, blah. I think a lot of times there is a time to hustle and try to grow. And then there is a time to lock in and go all in. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I hope this doesn't offend anybody. We will be able to tell by the like to dislike ratio that will happen after I say this. But there are 2 types of people, at least that I look at. There are go-getters and there are people who sit back and they're victims. Okay?
Yeah.
And I believe that most of our audience is in that we're going to go out and get it. They're not going to sit back and wait, right?
Yeah.
And so because I believe that's who our audience is, and I feel like I can say this openly. If you have a skill set right now that is very easy for you to monetize, like let's say, for example, you shoot weddings. You don't really want to shoot weddings, but you can book weddings pretty easily, right? I feel like this is the time where like you go in and you say, dang, I'm about to go shoot as many weddings as I possibly can, stack and save.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there are times to be like overly ambitious and, you know, bet the farm or risk it for the biscuit to try to get that next level up. Personally, I don't feel like that's necessarily where you go. I believe that you go find the skill set that you have. Maybe you're a photographer who's really good at shooting photos, but you're trying to get into video, but you can make money doing photos. Go stack up. Go stack up as much as you absolutely can right now, because you know how to do that. And like in my space, like I've been shooting real estate for 10 years. Do I love shooting real estate? No, but I can book real estate jobs like nobody's business.
Yeah.
I'm about to shoot a ton of real estate videos.
Yeah.
Because the hard part about all of this is the bigger the budgets, the larger the cut, right? And that's just something that I learned through COVID. Like when I went through COVID, I had 3 contracts that were all together going to add up to like $60,000 over the course of like literally a week and a half. It was like 2 for the one for the Houston Rodeo and then 2 for South by Southwest. They all got cut all at once because they were big budget stuff. All of my smaller budget stuff that I was doing around the city, that stuff still hung around for a little bit longer until they literally shut us all down.
Yeah.
Right? And so right now might be a really good time to focus on what you can do and do quickly and make quick money.
Yeah.
So that way you can just stack and start to cushion yourself. And that's me giving like honest, not fun advice. But because I know we all love doing this thing, like I know the struggles of saying like, oh man, this is what I really want to do. This is what I love doing.
Yeah.
But I can't, afford to do it. I mean, that literally happened to me when I was first getting into video. We found out we were going to have our son, and I was like, oh, this either needs to become a business or this is going to be a too expensive hobby that I can't keep going with. So I turned it into a business.
That's good.
And I think right now it's sort of the same mindset. It's like, okay, regardless to what happens, let's say the whole Tariff thing blows over and it was all just, a bunch of dudes trying to show how strong they were, right? And they all agree, sign some papers, and it doesn't affect us. You still are now sitting on a stack of cash.
Yeah.
That then you can go ahead and invest in something. So
for
right
sure.
now, my advice to everyone that I've been talking to is like, dude, do what you can do really well, really fast, and, stack some cash. And then when it comes to gear, bro, I'm telling most people, don't buy squat. Like, even if you feel like, well, it's going to go up in price, I can almost guarantee you 9 times out of 10, what you have is more than good enough. Bro, I'm seeing people make bukus of money shooting on the iPhone.
Yeah.
I just booked a commercial that I'm shooting on an iPhone in like a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We're shooting it only on iPhone. I have access to everything.
Mm-hmm.
We're only shooting it on iPhone. So you can definitely do it with what you already got. And 9 times out of 10, the client won't know or care. So that's just sort of my thought for you guys. Hopefully that helps. That's my real honest opinion. So run with that if you want to.
Yeah, no, that's good. I think one thing that I'm going to start trying to do, because I feel you so real on those large budgets. I think we're about to enter a time period where people will want to market and people will still need video services.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe the days of spending $5,000, $10,000 is going to be less, potentially. Not projecting, just saying potentially.
Yeah.
I feel like what would be really great for us to potentially do is to adopt a mindset of how do I provide value and ease at a lower price point, not necessarily just slashing our prices, like saying like, hey, I normally used to do this project for $5,000. I'm going to use the same equipment. I'm going to do the same amount of hours. I'm going to do everything now for $2,500. I don't think that's it. I think it's trying to figure out like, hey, we joked about it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we used to shoot everything in log, you know? It's like, okay, what does it look like to potentially go and shoot a project on an iPhone, on a Osmo Pocket 3? Not an Osmo, an Osmo.
I have my Nosmo. I found my Nosmo. It was like underneath.
That's for the $100 jobs, Brandon.
That's for the experience jobs.
That's the freemium jobs. Anyways, but literally saying, okay, cool. Maybe like obviously if a client's not in a place where you're like, hey, let's do 10 interviews. Let's do 2 days of B-roll. Let's do all these things. What if they're just like, well, hey, we just need to do a website banner, or hey, we just need to do this, do that. Are you able to put together a package that doesn't take a lot of your time, maybe doesn't have the premium gear on it, and then you're able to do a job for less because you worked less, but you're able to stack more jobs that way, especially if the bigger jobs dry up. So that's going to be definitely something that I'm going to be looking at because I've shot real estate on Reds. I've shot real estate on the C70, on the R6s. Bro, you might see me pulling up on the Cine Peeper with my iPhone 15. Pull up.
All right, a lot of y'all in the chat are making a very valid point that I thought about, and I believe Cam mentioned it last night on his stream too. So if he said it first, I don't want to feel like I'm, taking away his thunder on it. But I know a lot of people are also concerned, rightfully so, as creators. All right, so we've got this looming tariff thing.
Yes.
At the same time, we've got an AI thing that's happening.
This sounds like the perfect storm.
It sounds like the perfect worst storm, yeah.
You watch that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, where there's like people on the boat.
Oh, wait, maybe no. I'm thinking of the other one. I'm talking about the one where everything freezes over. I think that's the one I saw.
Oh, yeah. No, the day after tomorrow.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. In the perfect storm, the movie, I'm pretty sure there's like a hurricane from the east. There's warm waters from the west, and then there's something coming from the south.
Yeah.
Don't listen to my directions. But it's like all these three things combine to create a superstorm. Anyways.
And I'll tell you, like, I've had the privilege of working with some like super duper wealthy people, like crazy wealthy. And I'm like, can I you wouldn't
Let me hold something.
You wouldn't even miss it.
Let me hold something.
You wouldn't even miss it. But the reason why they got rich was because how stingy they are. They don't watch the show. But the one thing that they had mentioned was in storms, there is momentum.
Yes.
And when there is momentum, it's easier to go with the momentum, right?
Yeah.
And so I know a lot of people in the chat are talking about, Ron, why are you distracting me? A lot of people are talking about, AI being, this big deal. And what I think is AI will be an effect.
Yeah.
There's no way it won't be, because just like everybody else, when like tariffs are going to affect everybody at a certain level. And so Cam had said that, companies are going to rush to use AI. But here's the thing. Somebody's got to use the AI.
Yeah.
Right? Somebody's got to use it. And so literally, the other day, I had a client reach out to me, and she was trying to do the AI trend where, everybody made themselves into like a toy or whatever.
Yeah.
And so she was trying to do that. And she was
How
like,
much you charge her?
I didn't charge her anything.
That'd be $50.
But let me show you what I did. So I was like, oh, like, cause I didn't do it for her.
Yeah.
She asked me, hey, I know you do AI stuff. That's literally what she said. Hey, I know you do AI stuff. How are people doing this?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh, super easy. Like, let me show you how to, like, you go into ChatGPT, you da. Gave it to her, like, cause I'm not finna do it. We were in Vegas when it was happening.
Okay.
So I wasn't finna do it. So I was like, yeah, here you go. Here's how it's done. And she goes, oh, thank you so much. That's super helpful. By the way, I've got a listing coming up at the end of the month.
Mm.
Are you available? And I was like, oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not saying that me helping her with AI like meant that she wouldn't have called me regardless.
You would have guaranteed if you would have been like, I ain't got time for you.
I would have guaranteed she would not have done
Yes.
it. Right.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so this is the point that I'm making. AI, the point of that story is that AI, I believe, can be helpful and clients are going to want to use it.
Yeah.
But they don't know how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
And most of them still don't have time to learn and figure it out. And so as creators, I can tell you right now, when I use AI, I get way better results than my wife does because she don't know what to ask for.
Yeah.
She don't know how to say, oh, I want this in 16:9. I want shallow depth of field. She doesn't know different filmmakers to ask for references from, or she doesn't know how to, like, okay, when it doesn't come back the way she wants it to, how to ask for that, or how to get proper colors. Like, when you are a filmmaker, you are a creator through and through. And so you know what makes a good image, and you know what makes a bad image. And so you can prompt the AI for that. Eventually, that will become easier for people to do, or the AI will be so good that it won't need deep prompting.
Yeah.
But right now, I feel like as creators, if we know that companies are going to be turning to AI in the wake of, tariffs and budget slashes and whatnot, it is so important, I think, that if we know that's the direction that the companies are going,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and jump out in front of them and say, I can actually meet you where you're going. If
Yeah.
you're going towards AI and you're turning your back from me and I can see it, you can stand behind and be like, yo, no, don't go that way. Don't go that way. But if we already see the momentum that is them turning that way, heck, I'm getting on my bike, I'm running around the cul-de-sac and I'm like, yo, let me meet you on the other side
Yeah.
where you're going to meet at anyway. And then I can serve you all my other services in the process.
Yeah. Terry's comment is so good. I was just about to say this. As creators, we got to be chameleons. If you want to stay relevant and on top of your game, you got to stay with the industry. Got to go with the industry. AI is here to stay. Learn how to use it and leverage it. I have had 2 clients now that have literally said that they hate being on camera. And you guys can probably relate if you work with clients. They hate being on camera. They know they need content. And when they found out there's an app where they can kind of like scan their face, talk into it for 5 minutes and have it clone its voice and then literally push out shorts for them, they were like, Jerald, how do we do that? I want to do that. I don't want to be on camera anymore.
Yeah.
And so, like Brandon said, clients are still going to need help. And combining it with what Terry said, man, you got to learn how to leverage it to still be needed, because as long as you're still needed, they're going to still pay you.
Yeah.
But the moment, Kay, that you're like, I can't help you with that, what do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're just going to give up? Or do you think they're going to go to the next person and ask the next person, their son, their daughter, their whoever, how do you do this? And when they figure it out, when you weren't helpful, they're going to leave you. So
Yeah.
This isn't about doom and gloom, but it is about, very generally speaking, needing to adapt to these things. And if you're not being affected, like I think Thomas said, just based on where he lives, dude, that's awesome. But this wave, it's a tidal wave and it's going to sweep over the whole earth. We're going to let an Apple app drop in the App Store, right? Like back when those AI pictures were taking over the internet a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Don't let it become an app where someone all they got to do is just push a button.
Well, and even then, I'll tell you guys, like, so I have a client that, so I'll be very transparent with you all. So I have a client who I do her Instagram reels. That's what I do for her every single month. I shoot her Instagram reels. And this month that we're currently in, she wanted to hire somebody else to actually do like the posting and the captions and all that stuff. And I was doing all of that for her. but I was also using ChatGPT to do it. And I had trained ChatGPT very well because I've been doing real estate for 10 plus years. So I knew how to speak the language and all these other things. So she hired somebody else to do her posting and to do the descriptions. And I'm not even kidding. After 4 days of posting without me, she was like, why I know you're using ChatGPT because I'm not like I'm also dyslexic. So if it's spelled right, she knows I'm using ChatGPT. No, she was like, why does your ChatGPT give different responses than what her new girl does? And I told her, I was like, oh, I've trained my GPT. It's a custom GPT. And she was like, how do I get that? And I was like, oh, it's just mine. Now, I can tell you, people, even in just like when it comes to editing video, CapCut came out, which made video editing free, right? Free. People still hire editors because either one, they don't have the time, or two, just because you have the tool does not mean you have the skill. And even if you can get the skill, getting the skill takes time. And again, people don't got the time. So right now, as creators, if we can start developing the skill, we can also sprinkle a little bit of us in with the AI stuff that we are sending back to our clients. That's going to guarantee that the client won't be able to get what you got.
Yeah.
I mean, even down to the idea of like, every time I ask ChatGPT to make me an image, it's almost 90-ish% of the time, if I'm using that image publicly, like what we use for the thumbnail today, I have to still take that into Photoshop and do my own thing on it.
Yeah.
So even if you are using AI tools, but you also use your skill set as a creator, clients ain't gonna be able to do that. So,
bro, perfect example at the church. Somebody asked me, hey, let's make a t-shirt graphic for VBS. And they were just like, I was like, okay, so what do you want the shirt to look like? And they were like, I don't know. I wanted to kind of give me something cool. And I'm like, well, we can't use that prompt. Like a cool VBS t-shirt. Cool. And they were like, well, just type it in. Let's see what it says. Tell me why ChatGPT put on cool VBS shirt. So, Nico, exactly what you're saying. The prompts make a world of difference. Like, you have to have a vision. You have to have creativity. You have to have a source image. You have to know, kind of like when Brandon was talking to his wife about certain filmmaking or photography things, to get to what you're looking for. And yeah, so we're going to be needed, but that's not necessarily just because we're needed. We have to show our value to the client.
Yeah.
Like, because if we don't show our value to the client, you personally might not be needed.
Yeah. And actually, I'll give you guys 3 ways. So these are like legit 3 ways that I have personally used AI to improve my value to perception to clients. Mm-hmm. So like one way that I've done it, obviously you guys know I use ChatGPT a lot. It used to take me 24 to 48 hours to write up a full quote for a client that had creative, production breakdown, invoices, a proposed schedule, all these things, right? I have a ChatGPT or a custom GPT for just quotes now. So literally, I hop on a call with a client. I get their whole information. I use another AI tool called Otter to be able to give me all of the notes from that call. I feed those notes into this custom GPT. I tell it how much I want to charge. I tell them, the breakdown for pre-production, production, and post. And then it spits me out a quote. I can respond to a quote after a phone call or after a Zoom call with a client within an hour or two. That type of perception of value for a client feels amazing because now it's like, whoa, we just got off the call with you and now we already have a quote and we can make a decision while the emotions are fresh versus letting them sit around for 24, 48 hours to be like, man, should we really be paying this much? Blah, 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 blah. Like that's one way that I've already used it. The second way is obviously with emails. Like how many, at least for me, because I don't know if it's like this for y'all, but I'm so dyslexic that reading emails for me is like a chore. Like it's like doing homework. But now that I can actually use ChatGPT to help me respond to these emails. And then I have this like email deal that just like basically, if it's a really long email, just summarizes it for me and gives me the bullet points. I feel like I can get through my emails much faster and I can respond to emails much faster, which means now instead of letting some jobs just die in the email because I'm just too lazy or just don't have the mental capacity to actually go through all my emails, I can 100% go through all of my emails and respond to each.
Yeah.
And then that way now, instead of me like responding to like maybe 3 and 1 of the 3 hitting, I can respond to 10. And now I got 3 of the 10 hitting. And then once I have the 3, like the way I always respond to my clients is, let's see if this will be a good fit. So just because I respond doesn't mean I'm taking your project.
Yeah.
Now I can look at those 3 and be like, all right, which project do I really want to take and move forward there? So that's one area. And then, or that's the second one. And then the third way that I've been using AI is realistically like to help me with all of my content creation stuff. As you guys know, like writing descriptions for Instagram or for YouTube and all these other areas, like when you have those additional endeavors that you want to do, which a lot of us as creators, we do shoot, for clients, but then we also have our own thing that we want to build, whether it's our own YouTube channel or our own Instagram or TikTok or whatever. Now you can actually use AI to help you push those endeavors further, because I know we're also limited on time. And so if you are limited on time and you have one bucket where all of your income is coming from, I would strongly consider at least trying some AI tools to see if you can't drum up, even if it's like an extra $500 a month.
Yeah.
Every little bit counts, especially, when the world seems so shaky.
Well, you said it in there about time. Because, guys, let us tell you from our perspective, we are not right. We are not, this is not the best way, the only way. But coming from 2 business owners that have video production companies that make money for a living, I can tell you the most valuable resource that we have is time. So even if I like to write, even if I love responding to emails, even if I love writing proposals, bro, at the end of the day, this stuff is just work.
Yeah.
It's just work.
Yeah.
This isn't my value. This isn't my, if I sit there and I spend 3 hours crafting a beautiful email, bruh, this is just ones and zeros. What are we talking about?
Time.
Put
bro.
it into ChatGPT, do it in 15 seconds, get it to the client so that you can be working on pouring your passion into the things that you really like. And so that's just from like my opinion. Like, I will tell you the things that don't have a ton of meaning for me: spreadsheets, proposals, emails, posts, descriptions.
Yeah.
Bro, we ain't got time to be laboring over these things.
Yeah.
Like, these things get put in the let's get these done quickly bucket for efficiency's sake, free up my mental capacity for the things that I need to be creative for and put my time and resources in.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe it's just an age thing now, but like, I would rather get all my work done in 2 hours than 10 hours, even if I like thoroughly enjoy it, because with the additional 8 hours, if I could spend that time with my family, heck, hop on stream, hang out with you guys, play the video game, like, I want to unwind. I need some time to relax.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, if we can use these tools to expedite the process, bro. I used ChatGPT the other day to help my son with his homework because I didn't understand
100%.
what they were talking about.
Bro, cheat code: snap a picture of your kid's homework.
Yep.
And then upload the picture to ChatGPT and say, answer all the questions.
And then you just let your kid don't.
And if you're a kid,
don't do that.
If you're a kid on the stream, I guess you are off of school today.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
The youths know.
They've been doing it.
The youths know.
They were ahead of us.
But Pierre, I wish that ChatGPT OpenAI had a freaking affiliate code.
Bruh.
But the way I've signed up 20 people for the paid plan, bro, listen to me. Listen to me right now.
The same.
We are not sponsored by them. We will take a sponsorship any day of the week. We're not sponsored, but the power of the paid chat, the non-paid ChatGPT is magical. The power of the paid one is insane.
Yeah.
So if you do go sign up for ChatGPT, super chat us.
Yeah, super chat us.
Super chat us.
Because they won't give us the affiliate.
Yes. Send us $2.
Terry said what's crazy is the schools are allowing kids to use ChatGPT in limited amounts. I'll be honest with you, Terry. I don't think that's crazy. I think that makes perfect sense. I think it was incredibly naive when we were going to school that like the teachers were like, you can't use a calculator on this math test because you won't always have a calculator with you. And when I was in elementary school, that was true. But by the time I got to high school and we had iPhones, my boy, there is literally a calculator in my pocket at all times. And before iPhones, even the non-smartphone, touch smartphones have calculators on them. So like, I'm totally here. Like my kids use ChatGPT. Like not for school that I'm aware of, but like when they're at home and they're working on stuff, like genuinely my oldest, Andre, I've told y'all, he's been like building a game for VR, but he's not a coder. Hey, new subscriber. What's up?
What's up, Marco?
But he's been using ChatGPT to help him write code for his video game.
Yeah.
My cousin don't know how to write no code.
Seriously.
But he's using ChatGPT. So, bro, if you do happen to have kids or nephews or whatever, teach them. Teach them now. What?
His comment. Dude, that's wild. Hey, guys, if you didn't know, if your mind wants to be blown, there are so many things you can do with ChatGPT. But just literally type in a book, okay? Type in a chapter, ask it to summarize it for you. That chapter, just that chapter. Pick a random book. It's read everything in human literature that's ever been written.
Yeah.
It will tell you a detailed summary breakdown of a specific chapter of a specific book. It's wild.
The live camera in the voice chat is wild. Oh, yeah. Like, that's the stuff you get when you pay for it.
Yeah.
Like, you can actually, like, point the camera at stuff, ask a question. It's pretty insane. I feel like we've gone down a different rabbit hole.
Yes.
But long story short, we want to say keep going after it. We want to encourage you guys to keep going after it. We know that times are going to be maybe a little tough, but I believe that if you literally work as hard as you can, especially right now, like, I feel like COVID snuck up on me. And it's because I wasn't paying attention. This time I've been paying attention. We've got some time. We've got a little bit of runway. Let's make the most of it with what we got.
Brandon.
Yes.
I had an epic fail this week.
Oh. Let's learn from
story time. Guys, we're hard pivoting, but I had an epic fail. All right. We've been talking about me buying a NAS for a while. And what we told you, don't buy any more gear, buy a NAS. Jerald, buy a NAS. Tell the people. Guys. So just let me tell you a little something that was happening. I was having trouble transferring footage from my Red to my computer. So I thought to myself, every single time I would like get to like maybe like 2 or 3 gigs within the transfer, it would say failed transfer. And I was just like, man, what's going on? Like I could put the card in the camera and I could see that the card wasn't corrupted. The file wasn't corrupted. So I was like, what's going on? So I haven't figured out that problem, but I decided this is what I'm going to do. I used to have a program called Carbon Copy Cloner. Carbon, you guys probably know it in the chat, where you literally can copy one drive to another drive. And I was thinking to myself, like, hey, I can do that. I can take my CF Express Type B card and clone it to my backup drive.
Yeah.
Brandon, last night, I ran that program. And I literally looked on my hard drive because I was like needing to find some footage. And you know what I found out? When it makes a carbon copy, it deletes the hard drive. Chat, when I tell you, I have 2 active projects on that hard drive. And one of the projects is a probably $4,000 to $8,000 project on it. And I tell you that drive was wiped clean. I have never in my life wanted a NAS system immediately and never felt more sick to my stomach.
Oh, it's a gut wrenching experience.
And it's my fault. Like, in a genuine way. This is the lessons. If it ain't backed up 2 or 3 times, it's not backed up. It can't be backed up to one location. Because if that drive fails, if that drive is formatted, you're screwed. And honestly, like, this hasn't happened to me in probably like 8 or 9 years. But it happened. I was caught slipping yesterday.
Yeah.
This is like real time. So I will tell you, bro, I was in literal shock because every single time I would open the drive, everything was gone. Everything was formatted. So one thing I did is immediately get on the internet and be like, I know that there's recovery programs, and I will say, I don't know if it's working 100% because it said it would take 55 hours to rebuild this drive. But I will say that I am 24 hours in. No, let's just say 24 hours. Because I couldn't have been more than 12 hours in.
No,
it happened at 8.
Yeah, it happened yesterday.
So like 14 hours in?
Yeah.
I am 14 hours in, and it's recovered 3.55 terabytes. I've been able to look in the folders and see the actual files. So when I tell you, okay, that it looks like it's working, I would appreciate if y'all put up a little prayer that it finishes working.
Prayer hands in the chat, please.
And it works.
Prayer hands in the chat.
Because when I tell you, bro, this would be deadly if this drive doesn't get rebuilt. Like, it'd be like, you might not see me for a couple months, chat. Anyway, so with that being said, the program that I'm using, we are not sponsored, but it's EASE, EASEUS data recovery. When I tell you it said it had a 99.7% recovery rate, that it'll be a deal. Dude, it looks good. So
yeah, we're hoping that drive gets back. Chat. Seriously, I saw a couple people throwing in some suggestions in the chat. Yes, we
I know, and that's what makes it stupid.
Yeah, look, sometimes you know what's right and you just haven't had the time to slow down enough to stop and do it.
Partially too, it's also money, like in a genuine way. Well, we haven't described, and maybe that's for like an after stream or for like another chat or whatever, but like things don't always look as they seem. So even though, you have like some nice equipment and stuff like that don't mean it was always the way that it looks. And so it's not like we just rolling out here with money. So part of like a NAS or getting a Ugreen, $5,500. I'm sure if I asked like some people in the chat, like if y'all had $5,500 to drop on a NAS today, you'd be able to do it. I am not one of those individuals.
Well, a few people keep saying to us, we need to reach out to Ugreen. So maybe this is a situation.
Ugreen.
Well, if next week's episode is sponsored by Ugreen, y'all behave.
Yeah, seriously. But I will say, because Brandon said this before, bro, this is on me. Like, I know.
Oh, I didn't tell you it was on you.
No. But like the no.
You made it sound like I came to you and was like, Jerald, this is on you.
This is on you, dog. No. But like I'm not blaming nobody. I'm not. Look at you, bro.
Make sure you use
I'm gonna get that back.
Yeah, let me get 4% of that
Cam,
back.
you're awesome, bro. So I'll chat. This is on me. I'm not on no level. Like, I know backup protocols. Like, I know we've been talking about me getting a NAS for 2 years. This is on me. So, like, bro, when you're running on too little sleep, too low budget, too little at a time, you kind of just do what you have to do, and that always bites you in the butt.
Yeah, I would. It's tough, but I mean, I think that software is gonna get it. I'm in prayer. I think that software is gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I think you're gonna be good. I know of another company that I sent my drive off to.
Mm-hmm.
You might break even. The company I sent them a NAS. They had to rebuild a RAID 0 NAS, which is much harder to do.
I almost called you up, but then I was like thinking to myself, we might just disappear to Mexico, bro. We just might leave the country.
Hey, shout out to you, Terry. We appreciate you. Yeah, we appreciate you letting us know who that contact is. Cause
legit, oh my gosh, bro. I seriously, like, there's moments in your life where you're just like, man, what if I just disappeared, bro? Just go to Mexico.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I lost that wedding.
Yeah, like, don't, like, delete your number.
Yeah.
The problem is, not problem, it's a blessing. I got some wife and 6 kids. So.
I got some wife and 6 kids. I got some wife. She part of her is
I got
involved.
some kids.
And,
we can't just be peacing out.
I claim a few of them.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
But anyways.
Well, yeah. So I feel like we could probably put in a word.
Just in case there are people on the chat that don't know, what should people be doing on a cheap? What should people be doing on a legit level?
Sorry, I saw the chat. Hey, shout out to you, Mark. He says back that NAS. Hey, you got back that NAS up.
A little juvenile.
Oh my gosh, do you think we can get a beat that's close enough?
No, ain't nothing hit like the early 2000s.
That's what I'm saying. Let's find something. That's it. Well, that'll be our sponsor video for you, Green. Boy, that shoot expensive. You better back that NASA. You shot that whole thing on red. You better back that NASA.
So good.
SSDs ain't gonna cut it, boy. Back that NASA. That's a fine color grid. You better back that NASA.
Dude,
it's writing itself right now.
The way that Brandon's brain works so fast, I want to put a line in, and like he's already on the 3rd line, bro. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. I was born like just maybe 2 decades too early.
Yeah.
Because if I had the tools that the kids have now,
gosh, man.
Bro, I'd be making music, I'd be streaming, I'd be gaming. I wouldn't even wasted my time.
Seriously.
It says B-Wash is ChatGPT. We're becoming one, Terry.
Dropping out of school in 3rd grade.
Bro, 5th grade.
Becoming a mogul.
Bro, y'all don't even know. When I was in 5th grade, I was going to Sam's Club, buying the big thing of bubble gum, coming to school, selling it for 25 cents a pop. Bro, that would have been enough to pay for ChatGPT. I'd have been out of there.
My middle daughter went into 6th grade this year, and she was like, I'm trying to sell stuff at school. And I said, like, they don't allow that, right? She's like, I know. And I was like, you can get in trouble, right? And she's like, yeah, I know. So you know the consequences, right? She's like, okay. So she's like, so can I do it? And I'm like, as long as you know the consequences.
Bro, did I ever tell you? Okay, sorry, chat. This is I promise it's funny, but it goes hand in hand. When I was in high school, I was like, the kids would walk around and they'd have these like boxes of chocolate, right?
Yeah.
And so they would sell chocolate in class, and it was for like band or something, I don't know. But it said fundraiser on the actual box. And so they were allowed to sell it in school. And if you bought the chocolate from the kids in school, you could eat it in class, which was like the big deal.
Yeah.
So one day, my mom takes me to Sam's Club. We're walking around and I look and the box is at Sam's Club. I was like, oh, it said fundraiser on it, the whole 9. I was like, oh, they're just buying it from here.
Yeah.
So genuinely, I tell my mom, hey, Mom, can I buy 2 of these boxes? And she's like, 2 of them? I was like, yeah, I'm going to take them to school and I'm going to sell them. I promise I'll pay you back. So she was like, all right. So she buys them for me. I go to school. I start selling chocolate. I'm selling, and it's selling quick. I'm like, oh, this is the easiest money I've ever made.
Yeah.
So I go back to Sam's and I say, but then I go, man, everybody at the school selling chocolate. I'm going to sell the gummy candy. So I buy the assortment, but I put it inside of the chocolate box. So I'm walking around with my fundraiser deal, and then people are like, oh, you got candy? And I'm like, yeah, I got Skittles, Starburst, and like Sour Punch. And everyone's like, oh, I want yours. Bro, I sell out in the first day. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I go back to Sam's and I run it again. I run this hustle through at least 10 to 15 boxes of candy. I'm going chocolate. I'm going gummy candy. I'm selling bubble gum. I'm selling it all.
Yeah.
Well, one day I'm in class and I'm like, I walk in and teachers would buy too. So I got my box and the teacher goes, oh, you got candy? And I was like, yeah. I was like, what you want? And so I open it up. Teacher buys like 3 things of candy. And then they go, man, I thought the fundraiser was done. And me on this hustle game, not paying attention, I go, what fundraiser? And she goes, who are you selling for? And I was like, bro, the way I got busted because I couldn't lie fast enough. I'm not a good liar, y'all. So I couldn't lie fast enough. And like legit, they like called me into the office. They were like, how much candy have you sold?
$2.
And I was just like, I only got like $10 in the box.
Yeah.
Bro, when I tell you, I had so much cash at my house, bro. And this was in high school. And like they called my mom. She came in. She was like, yep. Yeah. 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 You're right. You're right. And then I straight up, and then like I got like written up, but not like suspended because I didn't have a record or anything.
The way they acting like you selling drugs is wild, bro.
So here's the thing. Now as an adult, I've talked to my mom about this story, and she was like, honestly, I was just happy you weren't selling drugs.
Well, but like the you got vending machines in the school,
right?
So y'all people are cool with somebody stocking a vending machine. You're cool with kids in fundraiser raising money, bruh. Like I understand if you were like pressing kids out in a locker room, buy this or die.
Bro, the
way that they care is wild. No,
have you seen that episode? I don't know if you ever watched the Boondocks.
A little bit.
Okay, so there's like an episode where Riley basically does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And I go, dang, because Riley was smart in the show.
Yeah.
He was like, how much does the school get? And they were like, 10%. He was like, you'll sell your soul for 10%? Fine, I'll match it. That's exactly the attitude I wanted to have when like, I just wasn't there. I haven't seen the episode yet. But bro, if I was in that meeting and my principal was like, you can't do this. I'm like, how much does the school get when the fundraiser kicks in?
Yeah.
20%? Fine, I'll match it. Are we done here?
And walk out.
Just walk out.
You got to go up, Brandon. We got a super chat, and you have a new rap name.
I have a new rap name?
You have a new rap name.
Is this it?
Yep.
All right, go for it.
Your new rap name is Little Nas X.
No, it is not.
Little Nas X.
I hate you so much.
I didn't super chat.
He did not put no X on there.
That's what I read.
Oh my God.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
I am trying so hard.
Little Nas X. Take my horse to the old town road.
You get camera.
Ride till I can't no more.
That song takes on a whole new meaning.
Pause.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Cam, you're a terrible person. I thought we were friends. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Gosh, bro. The way.
Y'all are wild.
So wild.
I don't sell candy though no more. I don't sell candy no more.
We delivered. I love Little Nas X. Oh, this reminds me, Lolo asked if I not that comment. Lolo asked, you got to be kidding about the 6 kids. I would show you my screen, but we're not showing the children. We might be out. Yeah, I got 6 kids.
No, oh, okay. I was like, do you want to go?
I got 6 kids. No. I do. I got 6. The chat will tell you.
Yeah.
I got 6.
6 kiddos.
And I'm only 19, so.
Bro was. Never mind.
No, chat. I'm going to be real. I'm turning 39 this year. So we got 1 more year before we hit the 40.
Y'all are wild.
Seriously.
Y'all are just as bad as I am.
Biddy.
Doc says he got all the kids. What up, Doc?
What up, Doc?
Doc's one of my favorite people to say hi to in the chat because you get a chance to say, what up, Doc? I watched way too much Bugs Bunny as a kid. All right, you want to talk about something that's going really well that I'm super excited about for this weekend?
What's that?
If you guys haven't seen it yet, or I haven't seen it, but if you guys haven't heard, Michael B. Jordan's new movie Sinners is coming out this weekend, and I am extremely excited about it. But you know what I'm more excited about? I don't know if you've seen, Ryan Coogler's been doing a press tour lately, and Buddy is promoting this movie heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the cool things that they're talking about is that how they actually shot this movie, because it was shot medium format on an IMAX camera. And they actually did 15 proof. And there's like a whole video where they actually break down how they like shot this movie. And bro, it is one of the most inspiring things. And so I personally feel like as creators right now, because so much of what we got going on feels so in limbo and weird and whatnot, I 100% think that this is a movie as creators we should go and see and support, because I've only heard good things. I'm one of those people that like to go into the movie as blind as I possibly can.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to watch a review or anything like that. But
Yeah.
if, a Rotten Tomato thing pops up or whatever, like I'll 100% do it. I got a KX deal. What's up? K-Dot, I need you to chill. This man paid $2 to promote his camera that he's selling. But no, this movie, I'm actually really excited. I think I'm gonna go see it a few different ways, because like if you go watch the video that Ryan Coogler did, like he shows like how they're gonna have different types of screenings, and like they mastered this movie for all these different screenings. And so personally, I'm really excited to see it. Also, since we came back from NAB,
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of research about medium format cameras,
Yeah.
because after I saw that image off of the
GFX.
102,
Yep.
which is the camera that we saw at NAB, dude, the image was amazing. And so I am very, very interested in medium format, and then seeing that this movie obviously shot on film, totally different technology. But I'm super excited to actually see it. Pierre says he saw it pretty good, 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Essay. What?
Easy, Ryan's best film with Skip IMAX. If I saw a second time, it was also.
Yeah, I feel like, so like the deal is there's a difference between, even the aspect ratios depending on where you see it.
Yeah.
Because like if you watch it on IMAX, you're going to be able to actually see, because they did the thing that Christopher Nolan did where he shot at 2 different aspect ratios for different parts of the film.
Yeah.
And so if you go see it in IMAX, you're going to see those aspect ratios just jumping mid-frame, which I think is pretty interesting, and I want to experience that.
Yeah.
But then if you just go see it at like a traditional theater, then you'll just get the, the anamorphic 7... I think it's 7 proof or whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'm super excited to go check out this movie. It's been a while since a movie made me go to IMAX.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say Dune made me go to IMAX.
Mm-hmm.
Avatar has made me go to IMAX. And then Endgame for the Avengers, I went and saw that in IMAX. But most of the time, I don't. Oh, and Jordan Peele, when he did Nope. I went and saw that in IMAX too. So anytime a good enough movie comes out and it makes me feel like, all right, this is worth it, let's go jump over into to IMAX and check it out, it's normally an experience. So I'm really excited about it.
Did Cam Mackey just say he had a son? Or is he talking about somebody else?
I'm taking my son to go see it tonight. I think he's talking
Is he
about
being disrespectful?
Yeah, I think he's talking about he's never on stream, so I don't want to say his name, but I don't want to disrespect nobody because I don't know. I don't know who Cam Mackey disrespects a lot of people.
If Cam Mackey wants to disrespect his son right now, he can.
Tell us who your son's name is. 'Cause Cam Mackey definitely ain't got no grades. You don't have to have kids to have a son.
Anyways, yeah, no, it's crazy. There's a few medium format cameras that I know of. The
Yeah.
GFX, the Hasselblad.
Yeah, but those don't do video.
Some of them
well,
do. Yeah.
Not really.
Not, yeah.
I wouldn't buy it for that.
Yeah, for sure. But
See,
man,
that's who
oh,
I thought,
man.
Terry, but I wasn't gonna say his name because he never like comes onto
Bro,
the stream.
the way he was like, I'm never going to share the name, but I'm going to put it on screen.
Terry said it. I didn't say it. Terry said it.
Oh, that's so funny.
But yeah, so I'm really excited to go see it. It's gonna be
McCaskill.
it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be good, and obviously, I just love supporting anything that Ryan Coogler does. Cause one day, dream, work with him. Don't know
One
why,
day.
but
Yeah. Dude, be so good.
be sick.
Bro, I do want to know, okay? Because I feel like this theory is going around, and somebody kind of said it in the comments about Michael B. Jordan's acting. I hear some people are not fans of him. Like, they just don't feel like he's a good actor. I feel like he's dope.
I do too.
So I want to know if you're not on the dope side, or if you're on the dope side, I want to know what y'all's problem is in a genuine way. Because I think, where is this man like, I don't know, Denzel Washington? No, but who is, bro? He's good, though. He's really good.
Yeah, I feel like every movie he's in, he makes an impact.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Black Panther is one of my top 5 Marvel movies, but it's not because of Chadwick Boseman, even though he was great.
Seriously.
It was Michael B. Jordan stole that whole movie.
He did.
Like he stole it. Like he stole the throne. Like it was
Yeah.
so good.
For
right?
sure.
I will say, I've been trying to watch Creed 3. That's a tough one. But I don't know if that's him. Well, actually, it's probably more so him, unfortunately, because he actually directed that. So he had to act it and direct it. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's
I
tough.
don't know. It was entertaining.
Creed 3?
I think that like I just don't know how much we're looking for the character development versus how much we're looking for somebody's face to get punched.
Oh, yeah. If you turn your brain off, yeah, I guess. I just felt like at the beginning they tried to build up so much story, and then it was like, bro, just get in the ring. That's disrespectful. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's good.
No, he is good. He's if he's in it, I'm gonna probably go see it.
Yeah.
He's one of the few, I think, like movie stars that we have today, where like, at least for me, that like if I see that he's in the movie, I am more likely to go see it.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel like that happens as much as it used to. But yeah, it should be good.
What does Shy say? We know we can get some truthful.
All right, here we go. From one of the ladies. I was going to say of the show name, but the show name sounds so salacious. You just can't say that sentence.
I'll be honest. I said, OMG, he's going to play twins. Now I have to deal with him. Double amount in a movie. We should not have put you up. She out here hating on the man. That was a wild, bro.
But I'm going to support Ryan. I'm definitely going to see it.
Man, I don't know why y'all are hating on that man, keeping a good man down.
Oh, my God. What? Terry, you're not a Kendrick fan? Oh, man, I thought we were friends. Cam putting your business out there. Denzel Jr. Yeah, he just needs more roles.
Yeah. Oh, man, y'all act. Y'all are here sitting on the couch. I don't like how he said, bro, get up and act. Acting is hard, bro.
Acting is hard.
Acting. I don't know if it's because we're behind the camera But acting's hard.
It is. Want to give you guys a couple quick little updates because we showed this earlier, but just as a reminder, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., we will be doing a on-set live stream. We're going to be on this really dope set. It's going to have a LED wall. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'd love for you guys to come hang out with us tomorrow. So make sure you put it in your calendar. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., we are going to be going live. And then we are going to be running back our Monday game night stream. We did it last Monday. We're playing Call of Duty. If you want to play with us, just make sure you have your system on and everything. We don't keep the gaming streams up after we do it, at least. Well, it's up for members, so if members want to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
We don't leave them up on stream, so just make sure you're there Monday night at 9 p.m. CST. We're going to be playing Call of Duty. And if you want to throw your gamer tag in the chat on Monday, we'll add you to the
Join the party.
lobby. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
We will mail you the meth. USPS.
What?
USPS.
You gotta stop.
I'm just saying.
And
Dude,
on
that'd be a dope thumbnail. ChatGPT.
No.
Throw it up again. Is it still there?
Oh, you want the thumbnail that we had? Yeah,
yeah.
Here it is.
We can keep adding to the the group. Let's get a methed out Cam Mackey and a methed out Kofi and a methed out tight shirt Terry.
We'll just keep adding people into the background.
Let's get a methed out Israel and who else?
But yeah, if you guys are down, Black Ops 6, that's what we're gonna be playing.
Yep.
Nika, it'd be dope if you want to play Monday night at 10 o'clock. Lolo, you did hear you you heard what you thought you heard. He's exactly who we thought he was. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're gonna be vicariously living out our our action movie roles via the game on Monday. And then on Thursday, if you guys want to see how I actually put this whole show together, I'll be doing a live stream over on the Ecamm channel. We'll do that.
Ron, that's wild.
Ron.
I don't think we're going to put that on stream.
I definitely
but
can't.
Ron, that is wild. The way that you don't know if people are joking. Obviously, we know Ron's joking.
You just got to hope
but
for the best.
way 99% of the stuff we say on the show is a joke. We will not be mailing you meth. Do not demonetize this video, YouTube. And FBI, do not come for us. We do not sell drugs.
I didn't say anything. I told you I sell candy bars and gummy candy. This man is talking.
But when y'all joke back, we don't know if y'all joking. He says I'm not, though. Wild.
Oh my gosh. Also, right after this stream, we're gonna be doing a little after party stream, so we're really excited about doing that. I have to set that up, so Jerald, you're gonna have to entertain the folks while I set that up. But I will say before I do that, we kind of told you guys, and this is for all of our real ones who are rocking with us right now. We had told you guys that we are working on a in-person event.
Yes.
So I can give you a little bit more information because I want to keep you guys up to date as it actually happens versus like springing it on you guys at the very end. So currently we are looking for the July 12th as the date, right?
Yes.
That's the date.
Mm-hmm.
And Larry said gummies. Not that kind of gummies, Larry. I was selling wholesome candy. See, I can't do nothing with y'all. I can't even get through information. Oh, but yeah, so we're gonna be so we are going to be doing an in-person event. This is gonna be a video focus event. It's gonna be here in Houston. Actually, the place that we're shooting the onset live tomorrow is the place we're planning on hosting this event. And we're really excited to have you guys come out. The whole purpose is to create an event worth showing up for. And so we did this last year. And it was amazing. We partnered with Red to put it on. But this year, you don't have to be a Red shooter to show up. You don't even have to have ever shot with a Red to show up. And there's going to be a lot of opportunity for you to hang out, meet other creators. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, guys. So check this out. Like, NAB was so much fun meeting some of you guys. It was awesome. Like, obviously, we know if you live in Afghanistan, long trip. We're not telling you you have to come out unless you're like, man, I've never seen Houston. I want to check it out. But if you're close or you're willing to travel, oh my goodness, guys, we want you guys to come out to this event. It's going to be so much fun. While we were at NAB, we talked to a lot of our creator friends, and we're like, hey, can you be there? So I'm not going to out them on the stream unless they want to out themselves, because I don't want to commit anybody to saying, hey, you're going to be there. But when I tell you some of our dope friends are going to be there, it is going to be so much fun. Bring your cameras. We are going to be setting up live sets. So we're going to be hiring actors, talent. We're going to be hiring people that are professional at what they do. So you will get an opportunity not only to learn stuff about your camera, you'll get an opportunity to network with people, and you'll get an opportunity to update your demo reel if you so want so. And so it is going to be such an incredible time. We are not, though, just going to be limiting this to in person. This year, we're going to be live streaming it too. So if... Well, we're figuring it out. We're making promises. We're making promises.
Jerald's making promises. I haven't.
All right, fine.
I haven't.
Since we're making promises, Terry's gonna be there. Cam's gonna be there. Porter's gonna be there. Michael Tobin's gonna. We gonna have some people there. We're gonna be live streaming.
Logan said, "Are Lumix shooters allowed?"
Lumix shooters are allowed. Brandon and I are new Lumix shooters.
All right, don't lie to the people.
I mean, we shot Lumix.
We held a Lumix camera. You took 3 photos with the S9. And what were your thoughts? Exactly. All right.
We're holding.
Withholding.
This is a shiltastic year. We are holding all negative comments. So anyways, with that being said, cannot forget your boya. Your boya gonna be there?
You said Kofi.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh. Your boy, are you coming?
Mike said
we're calling you out live on stream. You coming
Sony
for year
shooters,
2?
Are they allowed? Huh? Are Sony shooters allowed? Answer the question.
Oh. I mean, if you got something.
Dang, the shade.
If you got something.
The shade is wild.
If you got something. So anyways, it is going to be legit. We want to see you guys there. Get the whole Uncensored family there.
Yeah.
As many as we can.
Yeah,
it's going to be legit.
It's going to be a legit time. Some of you guys were asking, how do you show up for the Afterparty stream? So the Afterparty stream is a Zoom stream.
Yes.
Basically, if you are a member of the channel, right after this stream or right towards like the very end of this stream, I put the link on the members only community page, and then you can actually click that link and then join the Zoom call to hang out on the members only stream. One of the agendas for the members only stream today is I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this event and what should we bring to it to make it the best event possible.
Yes.
Because last year I had a vision, and I'll be honest with you guys, I'm very happy with what we got. But then immediately after that stream, I got so much amazing feedback on ways to make it better. I was like, dang, I need to go to the people before the event and get this feedback so we can make sure it's a part of the event this time around. So that's absolutely what we're going to do. And we want to make it something that no matter where you are, you feel like it's worth traveling for, no matter where you're coming from. Kofi says, me and my S9 are coming. Well, we're checking S9s at the door, but you are more than welcome to walk in. You know, it's like code check. We're going to take it, put it in a room, and it might get lost. Who knows? Yeah,
that was one of the feedbacks from y'all are asking, and y'all are being funny, but that was one of the feedbacks from last year is it was a Red event.
Yeah.
And Red's going to be there, which is dope. We'll have Red cameras there. Talking to some of the people from Red. They're still going to be sending some people out, but we are going to make this more agnostic. Goodness.
Are you allergic to the Sony talk that was just happening?
So allergic to the Sony talk. So all are welcome. We will judge.
Yes.
So John, you can bring your FX3. No, I'm just playing. That camera's legit.
No, yeah, it's gonna be good. Yes, Fuji shooters. No matter what you shoot, you can show up with it as long as it's a camera.
Kofi, if somebody brings a run in 4D, you better make sure it's
Hide
like
it
it might get taken
by your boy. Your boy, hide your Ronin 4D because
Hey.
it's gonna get stolen by your boy.
If you have a run in 4D, it is very safe for you to bring it to our event.
Mm-hmm.
We would like for all the owners of running 4Ds and 6Ds, 8Ds, 8Ks.
Yeah, there'll be this red Bronco parked somewhere in the front, and you can just put it in there. It automatically locks when it detects cameras.
Valerie, it's July 12th in H-Town, Houston.
Yep. Here in the H. So it's gonna be good. We're have a few more meetings to get everything lined in. We're gonna have a good time with it. Hopefully you guys will be able to come out to the event. Like I said, we're talking with a bunch of creators. We're talking with a few different brands. And so, yeah, we're really excited to get you guys locked in for this. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, all right, let's...
Brandon, just because we didn't do it,
Yeah.
I'm putting you on the spot, bro.
Okay.
Do you have the, can we play like 30 seconds of the last Red event?
Oh,
You know where it is?
I can find it if you can distract the folks.
Distraction. We know there's a lot of people on the stream that may have joined us, in the last 6 months. And you might be thinking to yourself, like, what are you talking about an event? Is this going to be legit? Is it not going to be legit? Is this worth me coming out? Bro, when I tell you it is worth it, I ain't got much more. You almost got it?
No, I was trying to see if I already had it in the deal, and I don't think I do. So I gotta go find it.
Apply the pressure. Anyways, gonna be so legit. Yeah, running out.
You're not good at stalling, bro.
I'm good at putting you on the spot, and I'm good at genuinely. That wasn't it.
That was the press document we sent to the brands. Oh, here it is. I think this is it.
Hopefully.
About to find out. Let me do this.
You want to hit spacebar?
I'm gonna go there first. I don't know why I can't stop freaking out. I'm freaking out. So if you are someone who's never used a Red before, you're gonna walk away today feeling very confident. So yeah,
Logan, you better get hyped. That's the reason why I knew we had to show the video, because some of y'all be thinking we just out here talking like meet us at Chuck E. Cheese and we have a good time. No, this is legit. It's going to be so much fun. We're trying to make it bigger and better. Man, what do we have? Like 13, 14 Reds last year?
Oh yeah, no, we had 15 Reds.
Yeah. And people brought cameras, but like we didn't even put that in the description last year. Like bring your own camera. We want y'all to bring y'all's camera.
BYLC.
Because we want y'all to grab footage. Like we didn't pay these people to act and do these things, for y'all not to like get footage from it. So
yeah, and last year we had 4 shooting areas. This year our plan is to up that even more, and then also have some dedicated training areas as well. So if you guys want to learn something new, you guys want to learn about post-production, editing, color grading, those are some of the things that we want to know, what you guys want to learn, because we're going to be bringing in some industry professionals to actually be there as well. Like we did last year, we brought in the head trainer of Red, like their #1 trainer, James, flew out for our event. He'll be back again if you want to learn more about Red, but we're going to have other people, I don't want to give away who yet, who will be there as well. And so, and a few additional people I have sort of like on standby if we choose to run a class for them.
Yeah, for sure. So, gonna be legit.
Can confirm. Bought my KX. Was paid $0.
I ain't no shill. So, with that being said, it's gonna be an incredible event. You guys will want to be there. So, just in case you don't know how to become a member, because we're going to be talking about this workshop almost in the next like 5 minutes, right after the stream is over, We're going to post the link in. Is it already there?
I'm working on it right now.
He's about to post the link in the membership area. If you have not become a member, just go to, there should be a link in the description.
Yeah, there should be a link
that just says,
possibly a link in the description or right next to the subscribe button.
It'll say join. You hit
might
the
need to be on
join.
desktop.
Yeah, if you're on desktop, hit join. And then what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to sign up for the cheap, well, I mean, do whatever you want. But just to be able to get in, you can sign up for this month. I think it's like $5.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll get your feedback. You get other benefits for being a member. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, actually,
bonus streams.
Do you want to tell them one of the benefits we're thinking about? Well, not thinking, that we're going to be running.
I'm blank.
The course.
So check this out. We're going to be trying some things because we want to bring benefits to our members. We want to bring like value to you guys. And so some of you guys, depending on how long that you've been rocking with us, know that a couple of years ago launched the Creative Fam Academy, where in the Creative Fam Academy, there was guides to real estate, to weddings, to business, launching your business, to YouTube and growing on YouTube, all these like different courses and all the things. We're thinking about slowly migrating that to YouTube and making those courses available to our members. And so now might be the time than any other time before we have to look at potentially adjusting membership tiers and prices and stuff like that. Now might be the time to get in on memberships, because if you guys have always wondered, how do you do this? Or you're wondering like, how do I grow in real estate? You might be getting a little, you might be getting a guide with your membership. So
yes. Also, so just now I just posted the link. So if you guys are a member, you can head over into our channel, go to community, and then there'll be members only community, and then you'll see right now there is a link that says members only stream or members only after party, and then there's a Zoom link, and you can use that to come and join the stream, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna get a chance to hang out, spend a little bit of time doing the members only deal. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Oh, I see Frank's already tuning in. So we see a few people popping into the after party stream. So yeah, if you're a member, go ahead, find that link, go ahead and click on it. John, I have posted it, so you can go ahead and click on that now. But yeah, so we're super excited to be to hang out with you guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and mute so that way they don't pop in while we're live. But yeah, we're about to have this after party stream. We see you guys hopping in. Dallas, I see you over there showing up for that.
Dude, got that long hair.
Got that, bro. That's that disrespectful, just Brandon look.
That OG Brandon Washington hair.
My hair was a little bit longer than that, though. But yeah, so we're super excited about this event. It's going to be a great time. If you are a member, now is the time to go ahead and jump into the after party stream, because we are about to close this thing out. The last thing I'll say, and this is for everyone who's watching right now, maybe you're not a member, you are a member, whatever your situation is. I just want, with all this uncertainty out there, I just wanted to end the show on a very positive note.
Yep.
And just say that, like, no matter what, this community right here that we do every single Friday is going to be here. And if at any point you guys need anything, you guys have questions with your business, whatever you guys are currently doing, don't hesitate to reach out, because I personally believe that during tough times like these that might be coming, hopefully they don't, but if tough times do arise, community is where everything is. And so we want to continue to hang out with you guys, which is why we're doing like the Monday game night stream, just a stream to relax, hang out, spend some time together. We would love to be able to hang out with you guys as much as we can. And so if you guys enjoy this community, always give us feedback, hit the thumbs up button. Those things really do go a long way for us. It allows us to know that, okay, yes, we are on the right track.
Yeah.
And that you guys are enjoying these things, because I personally believe that community is everything. So we're going to continue to keep streaming, keep having fun, keep hanging out with you guys every single Friday, and doing some bonus streams here and there.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Let's be here for each other. And the dopest part that I have experienced my time with Brandon and my time with y'all is, bro, when you do stuff alone, not only does it get discouraging, but you can only access so many ideas. But when you get around other creatives and they tell you about strategies that they're doing or things that they've thought of or stuff that they want to try, the way it just unlocks your brain is crazy. So, like, we will always be here for you guys. Man, genuinely love y'all.
All right, so we got a little mushy there at the end, but thank y'all so much for checking out this week's episode of Uncensored. If you are in the after party stream, it's gonna look like we're leaving, but we're not. We're gonna just turn it right back on inside the Zoom call. And if you haven't jumped ship over to the after party stream, go ahead and do that. Everybody else, thank y'all so much for rocking with us this week. It is always amazing to hang out with you guys every single Friday, and hopefully we'll see a few of you guys on Monday. Or actually, hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow on the on-set stream. That's going to be public, available for everybody. You don't have to be a member for that. And then also, we'd love to play games with you guys on Friday. But thanks so much, or Monday. So thanks so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys next Friday. Jerald, any final words?
Peace.
Peace.
You ain't got the end screen?
Oh, I do. You know why?
Why?
Because we are delivered!